when does a free throw
God, that was not good either. Oh, God. 12 or 26.
Kristi,
yep.
This afternoon's game obviously presented a different kind of challenge. You had a few players out. You're obviously in a position where you're already in the top 4 and getting ready ahead for finals. Was it challenging focusing on the last game of the regular season, knowing that you're already secure in the top 4?
I think the only challenging thing for me was like, how was my players going to show up, knowing that we were already in that top 4. But we come out great. Like the girls were really ready to go, and we talked about trying to win this game for momentum going into the finals. I think that was really, really important. And look, I would have liked to have played some of the younger girls a little bit more. It was a thing that we spoke about through the week of trying to play them a little bit more. But when the game's on the line, you right there and you want to win, you're always going to play your main players in that moment. So no, pleasing win though, especially with how physical it was. I think the only thing I was really worried about during the game is somebody getting injured. That was the biggest worry for me.
And of course, Dallas Lockridge has been a difficult player for you to contain this season from the numbers, that sort of thing. That was a clear focus this afternoon. A great job done by Helly Andrews, who took a lot of that mantle on. Was that a difficult one to kind of get that assignment underway, because she has found ways to beat that scout in the past? Yeah,
I think first game we did a great job on her. In the last 2, she's I think she's had 20 against us. So we actually started big on her with Tara. We went with her on her to start with, and I think having somebody bigger on her and Hayley going on her and then Indy going on her at times, we tried to mix it up on her, and I think we did a great job on her. I mean, she's a quality player, so you can't keep her down for very long. She's somebody that can, take over a game at times, and I think, it was really important that we kept her down today.
Are we starting to see the best of Hayley Peters now at this stage of the season? It seems like as the numbers have gone along in the season that they've started to increase a lot. Her role has increased a lot. Obviously, McKenna Marissa has gone off to Germany and that, so the opportunity is there for Hayley to play more minutes. I mean, can you talk to me about Hayley's game and how it's improved?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing in the off-season for me was trying to be bigger in that 3 spot so we could play against people like Steph Talbot and whoever else is big in our league in that spot. And we end up picking up Hayley Peters through the fact of Carly Ernst falling pregnant. So that's how that happened. And I think, she struggled a little bit at the start of the season, coming off a WNBA season and then taking a month off, and then with Achilles problems. But definitely, she's her second half of the season has been great for us. She's been taking that main player in that 3 spot, or whoever the main player is in their team, and she's doing a great job against them. And but she's starting to find her form a little bit on the offensive end as well. And when she's patient, she's really good. And I think she takes a lot of the workload off Izzy and Kayla as well.
And just on that, how is Carly, by the way?
Kayla? Carly or Carly? She's good. I think she's due in April, so she comes to training a lot. Not that she trains with us, but she's still a part of it. Likes to be there, sits on the bench at home games and stuff. So, and she has a 2-year deal, so she's back next year. So at least she knows some of the girls already from this year.
And Izzy, you're in tremendous form at the moment. Another 23 points and 10 rebounds today. You really seem to be finding your feet. We've seen glimpses of this when you played for Adelaide Lightning, obviously. How are you feeling at the moment coming into this postseason for your form for the Flyers?
Yeah, I think feeling pretty good at the moment. I've been wanting to just get my game more consistent overall. I think the last couple of games have kind of found some rhythm, but hoping to take that into finals and continue it with the team. And I think a lot of us are in pretty good form right now, so hoping we can continue that momentum.
Great game today. You had a couple of great games against Adelaide during this season. Is it always a little bit of extra, when you've left a team and then you play them during the season? Is there a little bit of extra there just to make a point?
I think I always go into every game wanting to win. I'm a competitive person, but no, I don't feel like I have any bad blood necessarily towards Adelaide. I had a great time here and have very fond friends from the team and the club, so I don't necessarily feel like an extra extra motivation to win against them. I think it's probably pretty much the same as every other game, just wanting to win. Yeah.
It's just great to see you playing really well.
Thank you.
So congratulations. Seb, are you on the line?
Yeah, I am. Hey guys, just Seb from AAP. Kristi, I'll just start with you. Obviously Naya and Maddie were out today with their respective ankle issues. Do you kind of expect them to be back for finals next week, or is that still a wait and see for you guys?
It is a wait and see. I think we'll see how they go through the week and see how Naya pulls up. I mean, everyone would have seen it. She rolled her ankle on that fast break in Canberra, and then Roch's had a bit of soreness on the bottom of her foot. So yeah, it's a bit of wait and see this week to see what happens.
And I think today you guys conceded something like 19 turnovers. I know you've spoken about getting that turnover count down a lot in the press conference. So what did you kind of make of it today?
Yeah, it's been a challenge all year. And I think maybe like the 19 turnovers and then missing 10 foul shots, it adds up in the end. And instead of being a close game, it could have been a 20-point game with, just hitting a few foul shots or whatever. But to keep a team like that to 64 is pretty good. But, it's when they put the pressure on us. It's just been organised out there, being under control, being patient. That's the biggest thing. And, if we can keep those down, it makes a big difference to our group. But it's, I'm still happy that we got a win. And as you know, missing Roch and Naya is a big out for us. So to get a win like that today on the road is pretty good.
And Izzy, just a couple of questions for you. Obviously, today Kayla really stepped up kind of in defence. I think she had 5 blocks and 16 rebounds. How do you kind of view her on the court, and what does she really add to this side, do you think?
Yeah, I think she leads us in a lot of ways on the court, and I think especially in big moments like in that fourth quarter, she got some massive blocks and steals and defensive rebounds. So I think getting to play alongside her and get energy and we had a momentum swing, and she brought it back for us, I feel like, today. So I think just it's great being able to jump on board and have someone who wants to take control and is big in times like that.
And Kristi did say before that she would have liked to see a couple of more players on, but Izzy, how did you kind of see some of those young guns and development players in that side, in that squad today? How did you kind of view them?
Yeah, I thought they were really great. I mean, Imogen Rock, for example, comes in every training and gets heaps of O boards on us every single training, and she came on and got a couple O boards today. So it was great to see those girls who do the same thing as us every day, go to training and train just as hard as us, get to play and go out there and get rewarded for everything they've done this season.
Awesome. Thanks. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thanks.